Hardeep, you've recently written a book called Bhangra, Mystics, Music and Migration. This is part of your research here at the University of Huddersfield. Just tell us a little bit about the book first off. What were you trying to do with the book?
So my research into Bhangra started just with my own feelings and passion for Bhangra dance, and I wanted to kind of take that a little bit further and explore what there was. There wasn't a great deal of academic research on Bhangra, so I felt there's a little bit of a challenge there, and so I set out on my Masters by Research in the history of Bhangra.
And Huddersfield itself has quite a role to play in Bhangra, which will be strange to many people, but a lot of the immigrants in the 1950s from India brought it with them. It was quite a revolution in itself, wasn't it?
It was. Growing up, I always thought the hub of Bhangra was in Birmingham and Southall, which it was in essence. But through some of the oral histories that we began to explore, we found out that there was actually a Bhangra dance team back in 1968 here in Huddersfield, and it was amazing to actually unearth some of the archive photographs from there and actually talk to some of the members from that Bhangra team.
You've since set up two things. One is Versa. That's a group of like-minded people on this subject. What does Versa do?
So Versa means heritage, and so our performance, we tried to...
So are you all dancers in the...
We're all dancers, yeah, we're all dancers, and we actually try and, through research, find out how Bhangra dance used to be danced decades ago. So Bhangra dance was actually done in a circle originally, and we try to explore some of the older moves and the older gestures of what Bhangra dance used to look like, and we do lots of community work and lots of charity work along with that, and we do lots of dancing.
I mean, when you say how it used to be, I know like in everything today it all moves on, very quickly. But what was Bhangra originally?
Bhangra dance originally was formed, was actually performed with the dole drummer in the middle, and we had the Bhangra dancers dancing around him. And what's interesting is those first migrants, when you see the pictures of them dancing, they're dancing in a circle, and they've got ankle bells on, and some of those nuances have long since vanished as dancers start dancing towards the stage and an audience. So yeah, so it's changed over the years.
What was the symbolic nature of it in those early days?
I mean, I always feel there's a deep symbolism within a circle, and this life cycle that the farmer would actually experience in India. So it's a kind of very earthy dance, connected to Mother Earth and nature cycles. And again, just that family union and being amongst friends and dancing in a circle, it shows unity, and it's lovely. It's lovely when you're dancing in a circle like that.
And when in 1968 they had this social club here in Huddersfield, were there many members? I mean, was it a full house, so to speak?
Yeah, I mean, Hardeep Singh, who's the manager, he actually made some announcements from the Gurdwara for anyone wanting to get involved. And so, lots of, well, there weren't a great deal of youngsters, but those that were really interested got together and they started practicing. They performed at the Huddersfield Town Hall. They had a big performance over at the Leeds Town Hall as well. So yeah. So
back then it was it was big.
It was big, yeah. It was big, and again, growing up, I didn't even know about this group, and there's not many people actually know about these stories. So it's nice to be able to have found out about these and to be able to share them through the Bhangra Renaissance project.
And tell us a little bit about the Bhangra Renaissance project, which is something you've set up as part of the overall research.
Yeah, so Versa as a community group, we wanted to explore those oral histories across the region, and then how Bhangra has developed, and those key people who've really kind of helped shape Bhangra in the north. And then that's kind of moved on to regional, national and international stories have come in, and the Bhangra Renaissance project, one of the legacies is this book, so that's hence the name Bhangra, Mystics, Music and Migration.
And the young people today, young Sikhs, but I suppose others as well, is Bhangra still popular? Is it something that a lot are beginning to take up?
Bhangra dance, Bhangra singing, Bhangra dance has always been popular, but you see this resurgence through the dancing side of it as well, through competitions within universities. And it's not just a Sikh dance, you'll see lots of other people dancing from lots of different cultures. I mean, I used to have classes here. We had Czechoslovakian, Polish, French students dancing alongside learning Bhangra dance and performing in the community. So there's a real shared heritage as well between the Indian communities, the Sikh, Muslim and Hindu communities.
Because something else that you set up was World Bhangra Day.
Yeah.
Alongside this, was that well received?
Yeah. Well,
did you get it worldwide?
Well, we had cultural ambassadors from around the world, and they contributed. Some sent in videos, but my aim was to have a live link. So whilst we were performing on stage with the school children that had took part in the workshops, for there to be a live link. So we had students from New Mexico dancing away in the background along with us, and that's hopefully something I want to develop further. So I want people to be dancing Bhangra across the world at the same time at World Bhangra Day, maybe 2015.
So that's your future plans then?
Yeah.
Have you any other future plans, maybe with your research?
Well, hopefully I could develop some of the research further, maybe do a PhD. I don't know, it's quite daunting at the moment, but there's lots of different avenues to explore, documentaries and research. I think there's a vast scope for Bhangra and its expression, I think.
The University of Huddersfield, inspiring tomorrow's professionals.